Got a little tense there at the end, but obviously good Milwaukee team get 2 wins in 2 nights against them. That's got to be a pretty good feeling in the room right now.
Yeah. I mean, I think all the guys can be satisfied with how they played. Everyone did their part, and it's a great couple wins for us. I mean, against a good Milwaukee team, like you said. I mean, I think when everyone's doing their role and playing well, it makes the game a lot easier. And like I said, that just makes it a lot easier for us against a Milwaukee team that's been undefeated and that has a lot of scoring threats. And I think we did a good job shutting them down. And it was a great couple games for us. So we just got to build off of that and keep going.
What changes for them when obviously we've seen it now back-to-back nights where you guys have the lead and they do make that pushback? What changes? Are they just putting more pressure? Are they getting more bounces when they're down, or what changes for them at that point?
I mean, I think what's kind of gotten to show is penalties so far. I mean, we've taken a lot of tough penalties, and when you got guys off the ice for a certain amount of time, and a lot of guys are logging a lot of minutes, it kind of stunts your momentum. So I think penalties have kind of been hurting us, and we've done a good job killing most of them off. But come third period, you can see the wear and tear on certain guys, and I mean, I think we do a good job bouncing back and stepping up to the plate when it's the time to go.
These past 2 nights, you've gotten 2 goals, and you're second and third of the year. It seemed like you were really excited and celebrating those. It's good to start getting on the score sheet a little bit more.
Yeah, for sure. I think whenever you kind of get a goal like that, it's it's huge, and I'm trying to enjoy it more this year. And great plays by all the guys on the team. Like I said, when everyone's doing their job and they're playing well, it makes it a lot easier for me or for certain guys or other guys in the team. So I think great couple of wins, and fortunate to get a couple of goals in the wins, and just gotta keep rolling.
Can you talk a little bit about your defensive partner tonight, Kevin Cannon, and what he brings to the team?
Con's a great player. I mean, obviously played up in Dallas, and he was there for the year, and I think having a chance to be with him is great for me, and kind of build some chemistry with him. I think he's a great skater, can move the puck really well, and he likes jumping up in the play, which I have a tendency to do sometimes too. Sometimes we get a little caught off. Both of us are up in the play real deep, but I think it's good for me, kind of learning to step back a little bit, focus on the defensive game, and I think we have some good chemistry with him going up, and me being steady and making good crisp passes, and him skating the puck well.
Obviously, you don't want to take the penalties, but when you guys killed a 5-on-3 late in the first period there, is that kind of a motivational force going into the intermission and then coming into the second?
Yeah, that was huge. I mean, you can't say enough for all the guys killing the 5-on-3. I mean, obviously last game Mules had some big blocks, and everyone that goes out the 5-on-3 really does a good job sacrificing their body, and the tendies too, Yorkie and Robo last night. They all did a great job helping us out and taking away their options, and I think everyone does a good job knowing what their role is, and communication's huge out there too. So I think whenever you got a kill like that, all the guys get really fired up, and we build off that momentum.
How does communication change goalie-wise? You got York there, who's only making a second start with you. When you communicate with goalies, obviously from Jack, you got Nilsson, you've got Robinson. How does communication change from goalie to goalie when you're working on getting those clears and all those things?
It's a little difficult, like I said, when guys come in and you're not too familiar with them. But I mean, that's what you have practice for. In practice, we make it a point to focus on communication with the goalies when we're going back to pick up pucks, and it varies slightly from goalie to goalie, but for the most part, I think we do a good job keeping it pretty general. Telling which way to move the puck and kind of learning their tendencies, and fortunate enough, we got some great goalies that can move the puck well, and we really try to make the most out of that, and it really helps our jobs as defensemen when you have a goalie that's confident with the puck, and it works well with the defenseman. So it's been great so far, and obviously there's always things you got to work on, and just keep going.
A guy like Mueller, who's played for Milwaukee before, before you guys go into a game with them, does he talk? Do you guys ever talk to him about some of the other guys on their team? Get some notes like that?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's huge when you have a guy that's kind of familiar with the other team, but at the same time, you want to focus on your game plan. You don't want to think too much about it, and step out of the comfort zone as a team, because when one guy breaks down, the whole machine breaks down. As they say. So I think we do a good job sticking to our game plan. We keep those things kind of in the back of our mind. Certain tendencies, and Mules has been great for us. Not just in that aspect, but I mean, he's been huge in the power play and move the puck around, and like I said, on the PK there too, he's been phenomenal. So I think it's huge for us, but our main focus is sticking to our game plan, and all the boys did a good job of that.